We just discovered another new planet that could host life. Will this be the one? It's too soon to tell, and of course, on Wednesday, a team of European scientists announced the discovery of an Earth-size exoplanet orbiting a star just 11 light-years away. In reporting their findings in the journal Astronomy and Astrophysics, the scientists added yet another option to the blossoming list of planets outside the solar system that could be potentially habitable to life, with this latest world being touted as one of the best chances, possibly the best chance, for finding extraterrestrial life. Yet why is it so promising? In part because the new planet, called Ross 128b, orbits what seems to be an inactive red dwarf star. These specific circumstances give it better odds for sustaining a more stable environment amenable to life. The hype surrounding Ross 128b may also be due to its similarity to another exoplanet, Proxima b, which orbits red dwarf Proxima Centauri a mere 4 light-years away. Proxima b's discovery made an incredibly loud splash in the world of astronomy and astrobiology. Not only was it the closest exoplanet ever found, but it was sitting in the habitable zone of its host star, the region around the star, where scientists believe the conditions are opportune for a rocky planet to sustain liquid water on its surface. And of course, where there's water, there's the potential for life. Of course, where there's water, there's the potential for life. The problem, unfortunately, was that the relationship between Proxima Centauri and Proxima b wasn't the most serene. As astronomers paid more attention, they began realizing that Proxima Centauri, like many red dwarfs, was probably incredibly active in its youth, spewing intense amounts of stellar radiation that would have almost certainly bludgeoned a small planet. Proxima b hugs its star tightly, and the close orbit means that radiation might have been enough to strip it of any atmosphere it may have developed. That's obviously bad news for the survivability of life. Meanwhile, Ross 128, the host star of Ross 128b, is an exceptionally quiet star. Even though the planet is 20 times closer to its star than Earth is to the Sun, the orbit is just 9.9 days. Chances are much better Ross 128b is temperate, particularly when compared with Proxima b. The research team estimates that Ross 128b receives just 38% more radiation than Earth does and should have equilibrium temperatures between -76 degrees Fahrenheit and 69 degrees Fahrenheit. That's a big range, sure, but on either extreme it's still within the realm in which life can exist. Moreover, although the star system is 11 light-years away right now, it's actually moving toward our solar system. In just 79,000 years, Ross 128b will be closer to us than Proxima b. We'll all obviously personally be dead by then, but maybe life will still exist on Earth. Still, while Ross 128b is a fascinating discovery, it's way too early to say anything definitive about its potential. The new findings have plenty of shortcomings of their own. For one, the European Southern Observatory team has no idea yet whether the new exoplanet sits in Ross 128's habitable zone. As with every other exoplanet we like to call potentially habitable, there's no indication whether the planet has water on its surface. There isn't even any sign as to whether the planet possesses other elements essential to life as we know it, like atmospheric oxygen. So unfortunately, it would be a stretch to label Ross 128b as potentially habitable. Also, the discovery was made using the ESO's planet-hunting high-accuracy radial velocity planet searcher instrument in Chile, but it hasn't been observed with any other instrument yet. No observation in science is worth taking seriously if it can't be verified or replicated. Some of these questions could be resolved relatively soon. The ESO's extremely large telescope could find out whether Ross 128b possesses oxygen or other chemical markers that could be signs of habitability or extant life. But others, such as the presence of water, are going to require more advanced instruments that we have yet to develop. Maybe we'll have them by the time the planet gets closer. Please share this post on Facebook with your thoughts.